50 WLAF Radio, FM 100.9, or 1450WLAF.com.
Stop by Heights Finance Corporation today and see Sandy Lister for all your financial needs. We're located in the Carl Pierce Furniture Building at 220 East Central Avenue in LaFollette, Tennessee. We offer loans from $500 to $100,000. Former bankruptcies are welcome, so give them a call. Call 563-6797. That's 563-6797. Or stop by their office 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Mule Pro FXT can handle. The 2015 Mule Pro FXT. The Mule Pro FXT is engineered to smooth out the most rugged terrain. Over 8.5 inches of suspension travel make uneven surfaces feel a lot less jarring, while a tight 16-foot turning radius combined with electric power steering means easy and effortless cornering on a dime. Engine braking is tuned for a controlled feel when heading downhill, and high output LED headlights light up the way. Round out this exceptional package with the maximum stopping power of front and rear disc brakes, and there's almost nothing the Mule Pro FXT can't handle. The 2015 Mule Pro FXT.
Hi, I'm Ann Love with Linda Kilgore State Farm Agency. I've worked in the insurance and financial services industry for over 20 years, formerly the John R.W. Brown Agency. I'm a native Campbell County and enjoy helping people with their insurance needs. Stop by and see me for all your insurance needs.
Riggs Drugs has been a part of Campbell County for generation after generation, serving our friends and neighbors. And now we have redesigned our store to better serve you. It's the same knowledgeable and friendly staff, but a new look and new technology to ensure you get your prescriptions fast. We've always got you covered from prescriptions to all your home health needs. We've always been more than a pharmacy, still offering a huge selection of gifts and decor here at the new and improved Riggs Drugs.
Are you missing out on extra Medicare benefits that you may be entitled to? Hi, my name is Blake McCoy with Independent Insurance Consultants. If you have Medicare A and B and have Medicaid, TennCare, QMB, or receive extra help on your prescription, drug premium, and copays, I want to make sure that you are receiving all the extra benefits that you are entitled to. Call me toll-free today, 1-866-691-5571, and let me help you.
You're live, honey.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome again. We got the man here today who can tell us all about the meeting that took place down at the City Hall tonight. But now, I got some information that I want to share with you all right off the bat. I just got here, but been to Knoxville with my wife today, and the things that they've been doing, they're saying it's an A+. That's how well the operations that she did, and she's getting better. There's no question about that. Now, we don't know how soon or when she'll get to where she can have the operation that she's needing very bad. But we have to go back to the doctor again and within the next 2 to 3 weeks. But anyway, regardless of what you all think about me, I do believe that prayer definitely helps. And because I pray a lot, more than any of you should ever imagine. I just, you know, I got this thing whenever I want to tell you that I'm saved or I'm a Christian and I feel that, I'll tell you. Because the one thing that I dislike, one of the, more than just about anything, is I just don't like hypocrites. Don't pretend to be something you're not. And and if I run out of anything to talk about, I'll talk about that tonight, because boy, did I ever get scorned. And last night, this guy called me, in which I happen to know a little bit about him. Just absolutely jumped onto me like I was a dog. Called me bad names on the, and I said, now, and he told me I better get out there and get saved. And folks, well, anyway, I said something I shouldn't have said, because he was telling me how bad I was and how quick, or how I was going to end up straight in hell. And I come back, and I'll get it out of the way so you just won't be worried about it or thinking about it. I said, you know, sometimes I think I'd just rather go to hell sometimes than to be a hypocrite, because I don't think hypocrites go to heaven either, do they? And oh God, I should have never said that, because they plastered me against the wall. But you do this, and incidentally, this is starting my 13th year doing the show tonight. It's a birthday for me. First week in 2003, I started this show.
That's about when we met, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right about when you started.
Yeah. So anyway, that's my little spiel, and get that up, because we'll talk about what I was talking about with Jerry, and I know we totally disagree. I look at it one way and he looks at it another way on one of the issues here tonight.
Oh, on several things.
Yeah. So anyway,
but now I will classify this, and Ariel will agree with this, because I had somebody ask me this a couple weeks ago.
okay.
I said something on my show that disagreed with something that you said or something like that, and somebody said, you and Ariel not buddies? Me and Ariel are good friends.
Oh, no question.
We might disagree on a lot of things, but Ariel and I are good friends. I don't anticipate that changing just because we disagree on some issues, okay?
That's for sure.
So anybody out there that wants to start up some kind of rumor that me and Ariel's fighting and we ain't buddies, you can forget that one.
Oh, we definitely fight over issues of.
We do. We did a few minutes ago.
So anyway, bring us up to date on the meeting down here.
Well, golly, where do you start? I mean, it was about an hour and a half long, and I'm going to say this, Ariel. I said this to you. If you ever want to see total 100% dysfunction in action, go to a La Follette City Council meeting.
Let's get this.
Okay, we got a call already.
You're on the air.
Ariel,
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to tell you that I'm thankful to hear about your wife improving, and I hope everything goes well with the surgery, and we're praying for y'all.
Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
But if you ever want to see total dysfunction, go down and watch the city council meeting in the city of La Follette. I mean, that's just total dysfunction. Where do we want to start, Ariel?
Well, I want to say this.
Yeah.
Get some reservations to go down to city or the county meetings. Does it get any better?
It's
You ain't going to answer it, are you?
let me talk about. Let me bring you up to speed on one thing and I had to ask some questions about this. Okay, They're talking about RL down there, and there's a good point to it and a bad point to it. They're talking about if you have garage sales, this is on the agenda for next week's folks. If you are a person that has garage sales in the city of La Follette, there's a possibility you're gonna have to start calling the city and ask for a permit. Now, at this point in time, that permit's not gonna cost you anything, but you're gonna have to have a permit, or the codes officer is gonna come by, I guess on a Friday or a Saturday, and if you're out there having a yard sale, he's gonna ask for your permit, and if you don't have one, he's gonna shut you down in the city of La Follette.
I'm gonna tell you, and we'll discuss these things as we go on. I'm for permits in a certain way, but right now, if, you know, we got, the economy is not as strong as it needs to be.
Right.
As it once was under Bill Clinton. But
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Who cares? But anyway, and I'll tell you why I am for. There's been an issue over in Scott County about that, and ODOT started doing it, and then they backed off. But it's how many signs you want to put in your yard or down on, and most people will go down and put them on.
And that's one of the issues with
poles and
this.
stuff like that, and they won't go pick them up.
Right.
So, and it's against the law for you to tack anything to a
Telephone
pole or a power line.
And I'll tell you this, I won't vote for anybody that'll tack a sign to a live tree. If you have a yard sale and you tack a sign to a live tree, I will not come to your yard sale. If you're gonna sit there and kill a tree, just so you can have a yard sale and get a vote, I won't vote for you.
Well,
I don't know if you feel that way or not, that's me. Don't be tacking nothing to a live tree.
Well, and no, I think that yard sales helps a lot of people, and there's too many places to just like the quadrangle down here or whatever you want to call it, or someplace. There's always some place to where you can get off the road and park safely. Too many people actually will get just in a little narrow place and cars pulling off.
Well, one of the things they talked about was the property down there, the old Laura Lynn, the old next to Kmart. What was that building called? Next to Kmart, down there where.
You're talking about
it used to be the grocery store.
Yeah.
Used to be the grocery store. Then if you go by there on a Saturday, there's basically a little flea market set up there every Saturday. That's private property. Okay. Now, my thinking is, and I asked one of the people at the meeting, I said, you know, because they said, well, we need to stop that. Well, how is that the city's business to stop that? That's private property. If that man wants them to stop that on his private property, he needs to call the police and say, get them off my property.
Well, now,
am I right or am I wrong? He needs to call the police and say, get them off my property. Now, if the city wants to stop it, they need to send the tax officer down there and say, show me how you're collecting taxes.
Well,
that'll stop it.
There's a lot of issues around it. Like I say, I don't want people to have to quit, but there's a lot of county property or city property that can be used.
See, what I'm talking about is private property.
Right, I understand. You're on the air.
He does talk about Ingles down there, ain't you?
Ingles, thank you. I couldn't think of the name. Ingles, yeah. They, you know, I know who owns that property. I don't know if RL does or not. I'm not going to mention the fellow's name on TV. But, you know, if he wants them to stop using his property as a flea market, he just needs to call on a Saturday morning and get the police down there and say, run them off.
Well, we got a next to the road over in front of the bank, the First National Bank. They used to set up right and straight in front of the First National Bank.
Right.
Well, they decide we're going to buy the property because we don't want that happening in front of our bank. So over on next to the 27 there.
You talking back up there where the highway hits 27 and that little triangle there? Okay,
Yeah.
I know where you're talking.
So anyway, the guy bought that property and he charges a very small fee, just enough to He has a guard there
Right.
to make sure it gets cleaned up every day, and
Sir, do you have anything else you want to say?
he's gone.
Oh, is he gone? Okay.
But anyway, he actually put up a portable toilet
Okay.
and the whole wire. So I would suggest that, you know, if they're wanting to have these yard sales, they get it organized a little bit.
Right.
Because how many times have you seen where kids has got hurt or killed or on
Right.
the news or something? Because
But when you're on private property, that's that private property owner's business to do that or not do
Oh,
it. He's taking the liability 100%.
That's right, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But now, a yard sale, and I just walk out here, say I'm up on Rose Hill,
Yeah,
and there's no room for people to park,
right,
so that's a yard sale to me.
right.
Now, if you're down in,
Well, and one of the things they mentioned was that the yard sales, they said, well, you've got some people that are constantly doing it every week, weekend,
Right.
weekend. Every week they're having yard sales that's permanent. It's not every now and then. Well, still, if you want them to stop it, to me, send the tax man out there and say, show me how you're paying your taxes. That'll stop it.
I know.
Do you agree? That'll
well,
stop it.
you can't do one without doing them all.
Because most people are not, that are doing yard sales are not paying taxes.
Well, I'll tell you this.
You know that as well as I do.
Well, I'll guarantee you that mom and pop stores,
Right.
local owned business, I bet you they don't pay 50%
Yeah.
of their taxes.
Right. So, and I don't have an issue with that. I just, you know, there was a business owner there tonight, and he has a piece of property. He has, I think he's got a couple of stores in the city of La Follette, and he owns a couple of lots in the city across from his store that are just vacant lots. And he likes to set up on those vacant lots on a Saturday. He likes to take some of his stuff and sit out there in the open for people to come by. And his question was, he said, I don't feel like I'm a business owner. I own that property. I don't feel like I should have to come to the city and get a permit to have a sale. I agree with him. I agree, but it's none of my business. We're just having a discussion, folks. That's all.
My whole thing about it is the safety.
Yeah,
If there's plenty of parking room where the people can get off the road
right.
and do the whole, because you know, folks, just over from Scott County and Fittress County, a lot of you know about this. Well, heck, they've got a flea market from Michigan all the way to Florida on
Highway 27,
on Highway 127.
127.
You're on the air.
Hey, Jerry, tell us who the tax man is that we call. What's the phone number?
Well, I mean, you want to call the IRS? Yeah, I don't know who.
On the yard sale tax. Who's the local tax man that you call?
Well, I mean, anybody that's running a business, you know, would you not have to pay taxes? And I call yard sale, if you're doing a yard sale every week, I call that a business.
Who do I call?
He's asking you a question. Who do you contact?
Call the IRS.
No, they can't.
I don't know them personally.
Well, no. If you're collecting, who's collecting city taxes?
Who?
I don't. Do they have a city tax in La Follette? I don't know
Well,
how
if
La Follette
they don't
set
have
up.
a city tax, your internal revenue is not going to get involved in it.
But you won't tell us who and what number.
Jerry, do they have a city tax on business in the city of La Follette?
City gets a cut of
Absolutely.
sales tax.
Sales tax? Okay.
Absolutely.
County gets cut.
1/3, 1/3, and 1/3.
Well, then somebody down at the city should be collecting the taxes, right?
Right, that's
Who
right.
would that be?
But I'm asking, what phone number and who do we call, buddy?
I don't know. Get your phone book out and look it up. Look it up. I'm not like you. I don't know everything. In case I don't know it, again, I'm not like you. I don't make it up.
He's not making it up. He's asking you a legitimate
Let's
question.
not get insulted. You know.
But here, let me tell you.
Was on there
Let
tonight.
me tell you. You call your tax assessor or whoever deals with that, and that would be your office manager in the city of La Follette.
Who is the administrator? They picking an administrator.
That right now, I would say it would
Well, we're going to get to that in a few
it'd
minutes.
have to be your mayor for right now.
No, it's not.
Tell us Who knows?
Well, I'm saying for right now, they don't have a city administrator.
But you said right now I'd say it's the mayor. It's not. The charter says the mayor cannot. The mayor
I'm
is.
saying you call. No, let me just try to clarify this for you and everybody
Yeah,
else.
okay.
What you do is when you've got a problem, you call the mayor's number, which you'll receive. Whoever is receiving the information, you'll say, I want to talk to whoever's collecting taxes.
Okay,
They're supposed to direct you to that person.